President Roosevelt said in a statement today that the Japanese have attacked the Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, from the air. I'll repeat that. President Roosevelt says that the Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor in Hawaii from the air. This bulletin came to you from the NBC newsroom in New York, which for 2 years has been at war with Adolf Hitler. To the battlefronts of the world, this neighbor at war has sent men, food, airplanes, guns, and ships.
Well then, that was a weird beginning. I forgot to stop automation, but I guess that gives Brian the go do his news.
Oh, all right. I wasn't aware we were starting.
Yeah, we weren't informed.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was trying to figure out why I can't hear why this thing is only playing on one side. That's why, and then I just got distracted. I'm sorry, Brian. We can start this again. Hold on. 1, 2. Oh no, it won't let me stop. Sorry, Brian. You don't have a choice now.
Okay. So Google's revamping the result for 400 medical conditions, working with both doctors and artists. Now, like if you Google the common cold, it will show you pictures of how to deal with the common cold and other various diseases. Brian Williams is now being accused of lying about being robbed in the 70s. He claimed that in the 70s, right outside a church, he was robbed while trying to sell Christmas trees out of a truck. And a local man said that it was most likely impossible to ever happen in that neighborhood. Or if it did, others would have heard about it. Just another thing on the list of things people are questioning Brian Williams about. Charles Manson, famed cult leader and psychopath, had his wedding called off.
I'm sorry. The introduction was just priceless. I'm sorry, Brian. Continue.
So he had his wedding called off after it was revealed that his fiancée only wanted to marry him so that she could use his corpse to display after he died.
That's, I guess,
Make
smart.
some money off it.
And I guess makes her also equally psycho.
Yeah, it's like they're the perfect match. But
I remember they said that he was going to get married. So. Yeah. And she was like supposed to be a hottie.
She was like very young.
Hottie.
Like late 20s, I think. So Netflix is expanding to Cuba now, being the first U.S. company to take advantage of the relaxed trade restrictions.
I did see that. I was like, interesting. Anything to just branch out and make more money.
Yeah.
Good for Netflix.
Yeah, making more money. And finally, Marvel Comics is ending Fantastic Four series and forbidding new X-Men characters because they don't. They want Fox to give them back the rights.
Oh.
Wow, so they're getting real serious about that.
Yeah. So there's that. And also, I heard Spider-Man's now going to be like with all the other Marvel movies.
Yeah, I did. I saw a picture of that on Instagram earlier. This guy I know, he posted a picture of like it was like Captain America and some other character and Spider-Man. They're like, "Welcome back." And I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize he left. I didn't. Well, like Spider-Man's still pretty relevant, and then I'm like, I'm not a nerd.
It's more of Sony had the rights to it, so if Marvel wanted to make a movie about Spider-Man, they could about any superhero, they couldn't include Spider-Man. So now they can include him in all their movies. So that's all the news I got.
That's good. I kind of wish I could have Jay here just so he could explain that a little more, because I know he'll go off, but oh lordy. Nope. So. You know what? I don't like this news bed. This news bed. That's why I was like, I wasn't commenting on the news too much because I'm listening to this news bed. I'm like, not only can I not hear it. Don't play.
Did you hit play again?
News bed, stop. What is happening?
Okay, I think
that was the weirdest thing ever. Like I heard the news bed, but I didn't hear the news bed, and I'm just like, what in the world is going on? Anyway, so on page 6 this morning, they announced that Bobby Christina will be taken off of life support, and I think she's been unconscious for the past week.
Yeah, isn't she brain dead?
Or she's just in a coma.
No, she's definitely been announced brain dead, and they want to take her off life support the same day as her mother, because her mother's anniversary is coming up in the next few days, and they wanted to make it so that she's eternally with her mother in heaven. That's what they're aiming at. I just think this is just horrible news for this family, because I can only picture Bobby Brown. Like, it's such a weird accident. I know they're going to blow this up out of proportion like they do with any kind of celebrity death.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I feel really bad about, the way they're just going to probably just tear this apart. But it is a beautiful concept to wait till the anniversary of her mother's death. I saw it this morning and I was like, oh wow, that's pretty crazy. And also Bruce Jenner got into a car accident.
Yeah.
A really bad one.
Really,
someone
really
died.
They're lucky that he's alive. basically.
I know, and
not the person who died.
you
They're
know
not
what's
lucky,
crazy?
but
When I heard the report for the car accident, first thing out of their mouth, who's also undergoing a transgender transformation. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why is this like he got into an actual car accident? People like this is like something actually happened to this poor guy. And then on top of that, on page 6, no mention of the fact that this man got into a car accident. Apparently, a source says that he is now on hormones so he could grow breasts. So I'm like, okay, so
making strides.
what about everyone? Yeah, right. Like, what about everyone else for the car accident? But besides the point. In other entertainment news right now, 50 Shades got the clearing for a sequel. Which
Really?
I was under the assumption that there would be a sequel because isn't it a trilogy?
I think so.
It is a trilogy, and everyone is going crazy for it. I was on my internship yesterday, and this really cool girl next to me, she was just like, "Oh my god, are you gonna go see like 50 Shades of Grey?" And I said, "Yeah, like my friend says she'll go with me."
I'm still going.
Okay.
Wait, but do you know that they're covering movie seats with plastic apparently the day it comes out?
Really?
Yes, that's what I heard.
That is disgusting. That's disgusting.
That's why I'm happy we're going on a Tuesday.
What are they expecting? Just humor me a bit. Why are they putting
well,
plastic
think about
seating?
opening night on Valentine's Day.
Okay, because that's what
For
I'm
a
thinking, and I'm like,
super
maybe
sexy film.
I am a dirty individual. Like maybe like I should not be thinking that type of way. But good. All right, so it is what
That's
I
why
am
we're
thinking.
going on a Tuesday when no one's there.
You don't think that's gonna be nasty on a Tuesday?
Plastic's
I'm
going down.
hoping that they're
on a
cleaning it,
Tuesday.
or at least changing the
Gross.
plastic.
It's
And
kind of like I heard stories in Japan when the Beatles played. They would have like staff go up and down rows just spraying perfume
oh,
for that same
ew.
reason because they just didn't want the
That's
smell.
So gross.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
And more news. Apparently, Lionsgate wants to expand more on Hunger Games because 4 movies is just not enough for this like company at all. They want to make it into the next Harry Potter, which I definitely could see, because
There's not that many
Yeah.
books.
there's not that many books.
The last 2
but-
films are for the last book. So after it's
All
done.
right, I'm going to tell you right now what it's saying. It wants... Oh. So I know Mockingjay Part 2. I don't know when that is coming out. It must be coming out in the summer. But they
Yeah.
want to make it... Like, you know how Harry Potter has its own, like in Universal, its own Harry Potter world?
Mhm.
They want to make, like, I guess a Hunger Games type
world.
of world where you could see District 12 and District 11, whatever.
Fight all the other kids. in
That's
the
what
Hunger
I'm
Games.
thinking. I'm like, are we just going to battle to the death? Because you know how they have, like, butterbeer for Harry Potter?
Yeah.
I don't know. What are they going to have for...
I feel like you can top Harry Potter.
Yeah.
You can't. I went to Harry Potter World and that was just, oh my god.
And it was a 10-year
It was
like thing.
beautiful.
Yeah. Oh
The
my
butterbeer?
gosh.
I went the month before it opened. I was so disappointed.
Oh really?
So disappointed.
I would have cried. I would have been like, I don't even care about Disney World. I just want to see Harry
It was like
Potter
2 of the roller
World.
coasters were down because they were building.
Oh,
I'm
that
like, that's
happened.
even
There was a I can't remember what roller coaster it was. I was down. I'm scared of roller coasters, so I don't even care. I was just like, I just wanted to see all the Harry Potter stuff. And I wanted to get a wand. I didn't get a wand. And then I thought, do I
Aw.
really need this? Do I really need to pay $50 for a wand I will never use because this does not actually happen? And then that's when my 19-year-old self said, no, Spring, you're in college. Walk away. Walk away. You do not need this. And that's what's going on with Hunger Games and the entertainment world right now. There's also like a clicking in my ear. Am I the only one getting a clicking?
I'm getting like some static.
Is it?
One ear.
I'm getting nothing.
What is going on? Ugh! This is annoying. Whatever. I'm just gonna
Just
ignore
one
it.
of those
Maybe
days.
maybe I should just move it to the other side. Nope. Still hear it. I don't know what's going on.
It sounds like a personal problem.
No, I know I definitely sound crazy. Like before, my laptop was talking to me. Now there's something going on with my staticky ear. I'm not crazy. There's something really going on. But what really went on Sunday was the Grammys. Yay for Grammys! Who saw it?
Yep. I
Me.
didn't see it. I saw highlights.
Me.
Okay, Siobhan obviously saw it. I know Siobhan over here is extremely happy that Sam Smith won because she told me like 2 minutes before we got on the show, and because he beat Taylor Swift.
Sam Smith is the male Adele.
He is.
That's what I was saying. He's
so
the male
He
Adele.
won 4 Grammys, I think.
Beating out Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Praise Jesus,
Okay.
hallelujah.
He won Record of the Year before she just goes off. Song of the Year. I think he won Best New Artist and Best Pop Vocal Album.
Mm-hmm.
And he beat out Taylor Swift, which is awesome. He beat out Miley Cyrus, which I really, really expected to win.
I was kind of sad about that, not gonna
Like,
lie.
I'm a little, I mean, like, it's not a total loss, but I really want her to win. And then he also beat Beyonce, which is a huge feat.
But
He's
his
not the only one
album,
to beat Beyonce.
like,
I
has
know, we're gonna
anyone
get to
heard
that.
his full album? His album is amazing.
I haven't
His
heard the full
album really is amazing. Like,
So he deserves it.
and I just love how after I think it was his last Grammy that he accepted, that he said thank you to my ex-boyfriend that broke up with me 3 weeks ago. Now
He didn't say that, did he?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I thought he said his boyfriend who broke his heart
I thought
and
he
made
said-
him write this album.
I don't know. Either way, because I was speaking about this yesterday with this other girl, and he said 3 weeks ago. And I
But the
said, how
album wasn't made 3
strange.
weeks ago.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
That's wrong.
So-
And then she Googled it, and apparently the whole album is about a straight man. And then I said, that doesn't make sense either, because in some of the songs, he reciprocates the love. He just kind of like,
Probably let him on.
maybe.
What a tease.
Because if you listen to Good Thing, I'm just like, oh my God. Because the opening line is just like, I had a dream that I got mugged outside your house. And then like the guy came running out and trying to help him, but really it was just all in his head. And I'm like, oh my God.
No.
Why does he love him?
It could be because, hold on, what's that song? Let me look for it. I have his album on my thing. Not in That Way. That could kind of make it seem like it's a straight man who doesn't love him.
I could see that too. But
Moral of the story, thank you for breaking his heart because his album is beautiful
he
and
really
I love
is the
it.
male Adele though.
He is.
Like in every shape and form, because Adele, look at Adele. She's married now. She has a baby. I mean, she still needs to come out with an album because I feel like this album won't be as like
It'll be happy.
It'll be too
Yeah.
happy, and I'll just be like, shut up with your happiness. Get out of here. Other highlights. Everyone was buzzing about Madonna. Now Madonna,
She looks
I don't
awful.
know.
She looked awful.
I mean, no,
Yeah.
for a 50,
And she has aged.
for a 50-something-year-old. What is she, like 56? She
well
looks
up
good.
there.
She looks good for her age, but I see a premonition with J-Lo. Like, that's going to be J-Lo 10 years down the line. Like, J-Lo's just not going to stop. The same way Madonna just has not stopped.
Yeah.
That's fine, but you're Madonna. You will always be relevant. Like, you saw Prince. Prince came out looking like one of the...
Looking like a grandma.
He looked like the thing from Willy Wonka, like one of the little Oompa Loompas. I was like, what are you wearing? But I can't say anything because he's Prince. Like, that's Prince's style. He looked cool and funky. Like, what am I supposed to say when doves cry?
Can we talk about Rihanna's dress?
You know what? Rihanna's getting way too
Oh
much
my God.
heat for her dress.
Are you kidding?
I don't know
I saw that
who
picture.
Are
designed
you
it.
kidding?
It wasn't that bad. Okay,
It wasn't that bad?
Let me just give a
Would
description.
you wear that?
Let me give a description.
I'd
Maybe
wear
I
it.
She
might
looks
have.
like
Maybe.
Lil Bo Peep.
Okay, she did not
Without,
look like.
yes, she did.
She
All
did-
she needed was the bonnet.
I'll
yes,
admit-
she did.
I'll admit she did look like a loofah. She definitely looked like a loofah. Now Rihanna wore this dress that was pink. It was huge and fluffy, and she basically looked like she was going to her Sweet 16 or a quinceañera. I don't
If
know
she
what
wore that
girl
to a
she was
quinceañera or
thinking.
Sweet 16, I would make fun
But
of her.
I didn't understand, why would you wear something like that? And then she posted a picture of herself like, you know, when they take pictures on Instagram to show that they're getting glammed up. They showed her flat ironing her hair, so I was like, ooh, how's she gonna look? Like, I thought she was gonna come out looking like 4 or 5 seconds video or something like that, like something sexy. And then she comes out with like a bun that you wear to go into the shower and a loofah, and I'm just like, what is happening right now? I don't get it. And then, because last year she looked banging. Like, she had like this red dress on, because, you know, they had that rule last year that you can't reveal too much. So she wore like that red dress, and it revealed like her like chest piece tattoo. Like, it revealed just enough to get by. And I think J-Lo like revealed some craziness too. But
Can we talk about Lady Gaga? She looked hot.
Lady
Yeah.
Gaga.
Oh my gosh.
Lady Gaga has been irrelevant for a bit. Not irrelevant. Let me not say that. She's been.
She
irrelevant.
looks hot.
But she looks amazing, and especially because she's gained a few pounds, and it's not to the point that it's just like you look sloppy. Like, she looks like a woman.
No, she looks
Like,
good.
she
Good
looks
for you, Lady
amazing.
Gaga.
And I know she battles with eating disorders too. So just to see her look like that, awesome. And she performed with Tony Bennett, who's
Yeah.
basically a legend.
They're like best friends now.
which is
They're
crazy.
BFFs.
Like, she's really progressed from wearing meat dresses to looking beautiful, and I will commend her for that, because I mean, she turned herself around and she's low key now. Another person. Why was Madonna on a Minotaur? I don't get that.
I don't know. She wants to be
I
relevant.
was cooking.
she-
I was cooking when her performance was on. I was just like, I don't have time for this. I'm not gonna watch this.
I didn't watch it either.
No. And
Me
then
neither.
Pharrell. If Pharrell performs Happy one more time, I'm gonna lose it. And he came out looking like the bellhop from West Budapest Hotel.
The Grand
The Grand
Budapest.
Budapest Hotel. I don't know why I said West Budapest Hotel.
Wes
But
Anderson.
didn't he? Yeah, probably, actually. Why did he look like that? He looked like a little flying monkey
It's because like
from like the Wizard of Oz. I
it
don't
probably
get
didn't help. You had like everyone around him like, oh, that looks so great, so great, Pharrell. That's so great.
But it's just
and
like,
he thinks it's great, and really,
It's
you just
really
need
not.
someone just to come along. Like, you look like I'd show up and hand you my bags.
like, hold on, I'm like typing. I completely understand you're Pharrell. You do outlandish things. You wear a hat that makes you look like Smokey the Bear. I get it, whatever. But what are you wearing? And then they made a meme out of him because he was wearing like these like Bermuda shorts
Yeah.
with a blazer, and they were just like, when you have to go to church but you want to play ball later.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Church at 12, ends at
there
12:30,
we
ball
go.
at 1.
I was like, that's hilarious. Like, what is happening right now? Now, another highlight was not a lot of people were impressed with Beyonce's performance, which I feel like just because of the fact that it wasn't like a sexy performance, maybe, and maybe because it came out of left field because she performed a gospel song, which I thought the gospel song was amazing. Like, I'm not a super gospel
I liked it.
person, but
I
I thought
didn't
she
see it.
sounded great.
It wasn't typical Beyonce,
It
but
wasn't, but she
it was still a
looked
good performance.
That's what I thought.
And she won a Grammy.
She did. She won 3 Grammys.
I know.
We got you right now. Dun, 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 dun.
You know who else won a Grammy?
Yes,
Beck.
we're gonna get to that.
Beck won Album of the Year.
Oh my goodness, why can't I find it? You know, they didn't name any best rap people either, which I found weird.
The only thing I know is that
I know-
Eminem beat out Iggy.
Yeah, he
And
has
people were being
best
mean
rap.
to Iggy. Don't be
Did you-
mean to
Iggy
Iggy.
But
is
did you
whack.
see how her hair was?
So,
They,
She looked like
let her.
like a
Did you
French
see
roll.
Rihanna's outfit? I'd
Okay.
rather have
You are off. You are off for like a minute.
yeah, that
You are
got loud.
off for like a minute. Calm yourself.
I am calm.
Okay. Now,
I saw like one
Rihanna
comparison.
has earned her place. We know she's talented, and she's a great performer.
I don't care how talented
Iggy,
she is.
I don't like Iggy. Iggy had a French roll on her head. She made me hungry. She looked like a Danish.
The
I
best
don't like it. Like a
comparison
French
I
cooler
saw.
donut. That's what she looked like. Okay.
I can't say what Rihanna looked like on the air.
you-
we're just looking
you know-
mad.
You know who also was there at the Grammys?
Who?
Siobhan was there. Siobhan was at the Grammys. She showed up wearing like this.
I'm
thing.
gonna leave.
There's a joke right now because what happened was I had Snapchatted.
Anyways, Taylor Swift looked great too.
I Snapchatted Siobhan that she looks like Keisha Cole. And Keisha Cole wore something ridiculous at the Grammys. Like, she looked like
I don't understand why
like
she
a
still
wire.
goes
I don't
to the
understand why
Grammys.
she's there. You have not made a song since Love. Like, I don't get it. Like, get out. You're like little mama. Just go watch it on TV at home. Stop. No, that was really mean. Let me not be too mean. Tony Braxton won for best R&B too. I don't know
Really?
why I just threw that out there. That was a random thing to throw. Yeah, they really did not name any rap people, which I'm surprised. Maybe because it's not Kanye or Jay-Z doing it. But Kendrick Lamar finally won, and the poor guy couldn't even walk on the stage to announce that he won. He won for I and his I think new album. Not his new album. No, for his performance. Eminem won for Marshall Mathers, the second one, which I didn't agree with. I didn't think that album was that great, but
Iggy should have won.
Iggy should not have won. Okay, I'm sorry. Iggy should not have won. She's trash. Trash.
You're trash.
Trash. Trash. Trash. Talking about trash, I feel so bad because Kanye West started off with a great start. He came in. Kim Kardashian looked flawless.
Are you kidding? I hated her outfit.
I loved her outfit. I thought she looked cool. Everyone
No.
kept saying she looked like Prince Farquaad from
Yeah, and
Shrek.
Iggy was the ugly woman,
I could see
the,
that. I
like-
could totally see that.
the ugly princess.
But come on, she cut her hair. She looks great. I thought the dress was nice. I
No.
mean, like her sister wore something like that before,
Which
and
one?
it's Kendall, and it's
no,
not.
it wasn't like that though. I
It
know
was
what dress you're talking about, but
similar.
it wasn't like that. Similar design, but it's not
I
like it doesn't
thought-
look like a robe. She
I
looks
thought
awful.
I thought she looked nice.
She looks awful.
Maybe, I don't know. But Kanye, he was his usual himself. You know, he was chilling. And then he announced that he's actually producing Rihanna's album, which I am so excited for because if Kanye's producing it, I love anything that Kanye does, and I love anything Rihanna does. I can't wait to see.
I'm
what's
actually
gonna come out of
excited.
it.
I think it's gonna be different. It's
I have
not
a
gonna
feeling
be
it's going to
her.
be different. As long as it's not all Paul McCartney type stuff, I'll be fine. Also, I saw a headline earlier that Kanye West is trying to make Paul McCartney big, and that is the funniest thing I saw all morning. Kanye West, here's again, Kanye West wants to make Paul McCartney, an infamous Beatle, big. I wonder what Paul McCartney is thinking while reading this. He's like, this is a little, what is something a British person would say?
Blimey.
There you go. Fine. I'll go with that because I can't say the other stuff on air. But so Kanye West started off with a good start, promoted Rihanna's album, said that they're like collaborating well with Paul McCartney, whatever. And then he did his first performance for Only One, which was a very nice performance. He did his usual Kanye moves, you know, like... he does that every single time. He, like, swings somewhere. I don't know where he's swinging. And then I just realized that he did 2 performances. So then he did another performance for 4 or 5 seconds. Another good performance. Everyone was like, oh, my God, it was so good. Rihanna looked good. She wore the outfit she should have worn to the Grammys. So everyone was like, yeah, and Kim pretended to know the words, even though acting like I didn't notice that she didn't know the words. So then it comes time for, let me see this section, just so I don't mess this up right now. It was not Best Rock Album. It must have been Best Album.
Yeah,
for Album of the Year. Now, Beyonce, at the end of 2013, came out with Beyonce. And it was a great album. I still listen to it on repeat. I think it was a good album. Beck came out with an album. I didn't know he came out with an album. But Beck is a very talented musician.
He knows 14 instruments.
Exactly. Yeah. So very talented guy. I haven't heard the album, but I will trust the Grammys to
He's
say.
also a Scientologist.
Okay.
Fun fact.
I mean that's not a good defense for him because Tom Cruise is crazy. So let me not say that. That was mean. But my computer turned off. I'm gonna keep going. So he won for Album of the Year. So he walked up the stage, and here goes Kanye walking up. So when I saw this, I was just like, oh, you know what? It's just Kanye being Kanye. Like, I think he was just kidding. Like, there's no way that he's really gonna do this again.
Yeah.
Right? So he laughed it off. It was a joke, right? Now, after the Grammys, turns out Kanye was really not kidding. So I just want to play real quick what he said. Let's see if it actually loads, because it X'd out on me earlier. Okay, wait.
Know that the Grammys, if they want real artists to keep coming back, they need to stop playing with us. We ain't finna play with them no more. Flawless Beyonce video. And Beck needs to respect artistry, and he should have given his award to Beyonce. And at this point, we tired of it. Because what happens is, when you keep on diminishing art and not respecting the craft and smacking people in the face after they deliver monumental feats in music, you're disrespectful to inspiration. And we as musicians have to inspire people who go to work every day and they listen to that Beyonce album and they feel like it takes them to another place. Then they do this whole promotional event that, you know, they'll run the music over somebody's speech, the artist, because they want a commercial advertising. Like, no, we not playing with them no more. And by the way, I got my wife, I got my daughter, and I got my clothing line, so I'm not gonna do nothing to put my daughter at risk. But I am here to fight for creativity. That's the reason why I didn't say anything tonight. But y'all know what it meant when Ye walked on that stage.
I need you to fight for creativity. Remember my talk with you? I said I miss the Hennessy Ye. I miss you walking down the carpet drunk. I need the Hennessy Ye.
I think it's both the same words.
Like the song say, I'm drunk in love right now. I don't need Hennessy no more.
Yeah. All right, Khloe Kardashian got to shut up. I
that
heard that.
and Kim Kardashian was great. Yeah.
Kim was
creativity.
Yes, babe.
You're so right.
You are completely
What
right.
are we talking about again?
She's like, who's back?
Just stand there and look pretty, Kim.
That's literally what she was doing. And then she posted a picture on Instagram saying, we can't believe Beck won type face. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You have literally no say in the matter. Kanye West, maybe he could have an opinion. Is his opinion wrong? I'm going to have to say yes. That was rude. I think he should have left it alone. Had he not said a thing after the Grammys, they really may have let it slide. And now everyone in the world, once again, hates Kanye because he's
you know what? If someone
a-hole.
did that to Kanye would freak.
Yeah.
Kanye would completely freak.
He would go on this rant. He would get all his little creative minions to come after those people. He would go nuts.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it's such a shame because then on top of that, Khloe Kardashian, right? Khloe Kardashian has the nerve to go and say, we miss the Hennessy Ye. Are you crazy? Hennessy Ye is the reason why no one likes Kanye anymore.
Yeah.
Literally the only reason. Then he made somewhat of a comeback. Okay,
She's just trying to be relevant because she wasn't invited to the Grammys. That's why
because
she
she's not
hosting.
talented. She looks great. That is your talent. I could look great. That's not my talent. Think about that for a second. Then on top of that, poor Kanye, I'm not going to say poor Kanye because he always causes this upon himself. But Kanye West made some improvements. Okay, he married a reality star. But at least he doesn't.
That's not an improvement.
You want to know why I feel the worst for Beyonce. She won 3 awards that night, and now those all seem like nothing. Like, oh, you won 3 awards? That means nothing because you need Kanye to defend you.
Beyonce, in total, after that night, now has 23 Grammys. I'm pretty sure she does not care if she does not get another Grammy. She is Queen Bee. We know this now. We know.
She has all those Grammys things like, oh, they don't respect the artistry. When talking about a guy like Beck who has multiple like albums and knows 14 instruments.
Exactly. And it takes there was something online Michelle actually showed me. It was like Beck knows how to play something about when they're like respect the artistry. Beck knows how to play 14 instruments, and it takes 14 writers for Beyonce to make a song.
Which is true, because every Beyonce song, she hasn't written it. She maybe put a line in and said, I like this, but that's her contribution to her music. And I saw it in her documentary, which is cool, because I will not doubt that she is a talented woman. She has a great voice. She's a great performer. But compared to a man that plays 14 instruments on his own and writes his own music, and he's like very well known in the music world, are you serious? Then on top of that,
I bet Kanye hasn't even heard Beck's music. That's why he's so ignorant to it.
No, I think he probably definitely has. I feel like Kanye West is not that.
I mean, Beck was humble about it.
He was. He like defended him, but I'm just like, hold on, let me see. Oh my God, why can't I find it? I just had it. It was basically, he said, you can't please everybody. I still love him and think he's a genius. That's what Beck said of Kanye West. Quote, I aspire to what he does. How many great records has he put out in the last 5 years? Quote, right? Are you kidding me, Beck? Own up to it. Say, I deserve this album. I'm a talented artist also. This is ridiculous.
Well, now he looks humble and he looks better.
Okay, he looks humble, but he also looked humble the minute he was just like, no, come on, say what you have to say.
Because it's also now he said I think Beyonce did also deserve to win, because now he's got all of Beyonce's fans on his side. Because he's agreeing with us.
And then on top of that, I'm thinking maybe it's all an act. Maybe it's like Kanye West trying to promote something that he's coming out with, so now he has all this publicity.
Yeah, like with Taylor
Swift.
Swift.
Look at Kanye West. He's like, because he took a picture with Taylor Swift that night.
It was also when he interrupted her, they were both on the same record label or something like that. So they planned the whole thing.
It's just ridiculous, and I'm just. It's so sad because Kanye West, came out with Only One, and everyone's like, oh, wow, he's such a nice guy. He came out with Only One. It's about his mom to his daughter. Now everyone's just like, oh, look at Kanye West. He interrupted a very talented man because he once again did not agree that Beyonce didn't win. Yeah. And I feel like they go home and they're like, Kanye, you're so crazy, man. You didn't have to do that. I know I'm awesome. And he's just like, no, you should have won. All right, so real quick, I'm gonna take a real quick break, and then let's see if this actually works. Then we'll talk about Billboard news, and then I'm gonna grab a coffee.
Iona College's highly accredited graduate programs will help you reach your goals with the flexibility to fit your schedule.